Okay, this is Dan Napier, Signal Flow Project for Audio Electronics. For the sake of time purposes, I went ahead and recorded before the project, what I'm doing now. So in case if that was a requirement and it needed to be on the video, I'm going to go ahead and walk through what I already did. First, I created the new song on the HD24. As soon as I got that all set up, I armed tracks 1 and 2 where it comes out here. I had the preamp set to about 3 o'clock-ish, to where I got a good signal on the HD24. From then, the playback sounded like this. It's a little distorted, so what I set the preamp back down to do. In order to mix, I push IQ Rev, push line, and I push L and R. I also moved the master stereo fader up back to 0. From then, I'm going to demonstrate the solo and mute. This is the bass track that is soloed right now. So I'm going to turn up the solo master to about 2 o'clock, 2 to 3 o'clock, and that's what comes through. For mute, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to mute track 1. And that's what we get when I mute track 1. There's no bass whatsoever. So in order to demonstrate the high and low frequency boost, I come up here to the EQ, I push EQ in. I went ahead and muted the second track so we can just hear the bass. I push EQ in. Then I said what I want my lows to be and my highs to be. From then I use the high boost and the high reduce. And I also use the low boost and the low reduce. So you can hear the difference on that. So that's what the high pass filters and the low pass filters, that's what that is all about. The next thing I'm going to do, the feedback there, I'm going to use the compressor to compress the bass a little bit. So I'm taking one TRS cable, patching it into HD24 out for the first track. I'm going to patch this to the Comp A N1. So we're using the first compressor up here. Then I'm going to patch using another tip ring sleeve cable, another TRS cable. We'll patch Comp A out 1 to tape in 1. So there's nothing right now. So I'm going to looks like it's compressed all the way. Shouldn't be. I'm getting signal up here. It's compressed way too much right now. Check, see, it's right. N1. Okay, out1. Check my notes here. Yeah. HD24 out 1 goes to Comp A N1. Comp A out 1. That would be why I'm not using the right end here. There we go. I'm just an idiot. Okay. So, okay, let's restart here. Okay, it is severely distorted right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to compress the signal to where it's not so distorted. So we're going to use the threshold to set that distortion level. Set the compression level, I'm sorry. And we'll set the amount of compression that level is getting with the ratio. You usually want to compress to 3 to 6 decibels. So, see if I can score perfect on this right here. Okay, that's near perfect. Yes. See, what this did was it got rid of that small distortion in there in between the gaps, so it's just you hear nothing but bass. So we're going to make up for the compression using the output gain. So we're bringing the volume back up. So that's the compression. Next I'm going to show you the noise gate. We're going to use the let's see here. Here we go. We're going to use the second track, the drum track, for this one. So let's go ahead and I don't know where that feedback's coming from. So for the noise gate, we're going to use HD24 Out 2 patched to Comp A into. So we're using the second compressor, channel 2 over here, on the same rack. We're going to patch another TRS cable from Comp A Out 2 back to tape into. So we're going to start with gains at 0. We're going to set the noise gate to where it's. You can hear it's a little duller of a sound, not much echo. We're going to set the amount of that. Here we go. So it's cutting back on the echo a little bit for that one. So that's what the noise gate is. Without it, with it. So that's what that is. Together, it sounds like this. Both compressed with the noise gate, that's what that sounds like. Okay, finally I'm going to show you how to use the effects. For this one, we're just going to use the drum track. So, alright, for the effects, the way the lexicon's wired into the top, we're using auxiliary 3 and 4. So we're going to set the auxiliary channels up and then the masters up. We're also going to use effects returns 1 and 2, because that's how it's set up. So you can hear the echo with that. So, that is my signal flow project. There you go. You hear the effects there. That is my signal flow project for audio electronics.